not going to go in and have a mass overhaul of what we do on offense. We're coming off of a 1 week bye week. We're going to keep doing the things that we do. We're going to have a little bit. Of course, everybody knows that I run a few RPOs. Okay, but we've already got a lot of some of those things in already. There's other guys on our staff that are RPO guys as well. They've done RPOs in their past, so it's not like we're going to come in and reinvent the wheel and do something completely different. It's just trying to have a vision and a voice and getting those guys believing in that vision and moving forward.
Matt Tate from the paper here in town, the Journal World. I was just curious how realistic it is for maybe guys that haven't really splashed and flashed this year personnel-wise to kind of improve from this point on and maybe make a name for themselves and become a bigger part of the offense.
I think on any bye week that tends to happen, not just with a coaching change. On a bye week, it gives guys that normally don't get as many reps during the season an opportunity to go out and make us get a second chance to prove themselves. So it not just because of the coaching change, but just because of how it fell in the bye week, you may see a couple new names out there because we're able to scrimmage those guys a little bit more. We're able to put those guys in different situations because we're going against KU a little bit more this week.
So it wouldn't be crazy to see some guys making more plays that haven't been to date?
It wouldn't be crazy to see one or two guys.
Yeah.
It ain't like you're going to see 12 new players on offense out there. But you may see one or two names that show a little bit more than have been.
Back in the back.
Hey, Brent. Tyler Griever from WIBW TV in Topeka. Just evaluating from what you've seen from the offense so far, what particular areas do you want to see improve that you think might be holding it back just a little bit with you taking?
I think our guys are hungry. That's the thing that I really liked about this week. Our guys have come out this week and they've attacked the situation. A lot of places, players will use this as kind of a setback and kind of a crutch and an excuse. I think our guys have attacked it. Our coaching staff has attacked this situation. I don't think I'm ever going to look at our guys and say that there's a weakness to it. I think we've just got to get our guys to do what they do best. Put our guys in their best positions to do what their God-given ability is.
Matt?
Can you just speak to the weapon you have in Luke Williams and how you think he fits into what you guys are trying to do?
And I like scoring touchdowns. So there's no particular scheme with that. I'd like to see one cross the goal line a little bit more. So whatever way that we can draw up to get one to cross that goal line, I'm all about that. And he's a phenomenal talent. If I've been around, I was around Trey Mason in 13, Cameron Artis Payne, Corey Grant in 14, was around when we were recruiting Kerryon Johnson at Auburn. So, he's right up there with that talent level. He's a different physical body than those guys, but he's got the same amount of God-given talent that those guys have.
Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, Noel, Kansas City Star. Brent, I wanted to ask you about, I've heard you talk about the RPO. I think a lot of people focus on the pass part of that, but you focus a lot on the run part based off your history. Can you speak to that and how important that is with this scheme?
Well, just a side note that a lot of people don't know about me. My dad was my high school football coach. My dad was an offensive line coach. So when I was about 4 years old, I could draw up trap and midline and belly and all that stuff that happened up front. Or I didn't get to eat dinner tonight. So with that background in me, even though I played quarterback, with that background, I had an understanding through my dad that in order to win football games, you got to run the ball. When the seasons change, when it starts getting colder, usually the team that runs the ball the best, and the rain and the snow, those type things, you've got to be able to establish a run game. So kind of the history of where the evolution of the RPO with the book was, took Gus's stuff, I went to Arkansas Tech, and we sold out to it and wanted to run the ball, and that box got tighter and tighter and tighter. And we said, how can we keep doing that, but get guys out of the box? And so the mentality is still run the ball. The mentality is to, when we got the best looks, we're going to run the football. And my father allows me still to come home for Thanksgiving if I do that.